where dreams crystallize into numbers, where jokes transform into fortunes, where the ephemeral breath of social media whispers can birth billions in market value. On January 17, 2025, as winter's grip held firm on Wall Street and the digital winds howled through the crypto markets, a new kind of value emerged, not from the depths of the earth like gold, not from the sweat of labor like traditional wealth, but from the collective imagination of millions. They call it Dollar Trump coin, this latest manifestation of our digital desires. Like a mountain stream that suddenly becomes an ocean, its value surged from nothing to billions in mere hours. What is value, after all, but what we collectively agree upon? The ancient merchants traded shells for silk, believing in the worth of delicate calcium formations. Today, we trade memes for mansions, believing in the worth of digital tokens named after presidents. In the same breath that created Dollar Trump came Dollar Millennia, like twin moons orbiting the strange planet of our financial dreams. From $10 to $70 the first rose, then fell to $5, dancing like autumn leaves in a digital wind. The second soared 12,000% in its first day of life, as if trying to touch the virtual sun. Are these numbers real? As real as love, as real as fear, as real as any other human construct that shapes our lives. Dave Portnoy, modern-day alchemist, who transformed $500,000 into $1 million through this digital sorcery, only to cast it all into the winds of chance on a football game. Is this not the perfect metaphor for our times? Value flowing like water, taking whatever shape its container demands, never still, never certain, always becoming something else. Here is the truth that whispers beneath the memes and mockery. We are witnessing the birth of a new kind of value, one that exists purely in the realm of collective belief. Like the gods of ancient times, these coins draw their power not from physical reality, but from the strength of human faith. When enough people believe, mountains move, oceans part, and digital tokens become worth more than centuries-old companies. The Solana blockchain, processing 65,000 transactions per second, is like a vast neural network of human desire, connecting dreams and dollars at the speed of light. Each transaction a prayer, each trade a testament to our unshakable belief that value can be created from pure thought, pure agreement, pure imagination. Watch how the wealth flows like rivers in this new landscape. The whales, those giant holders of digital wealth, move through the markets like leviathans through deep waters, their movements creating waves that can lift small boats to the sky or dash them against hidden reefs. 80% of Dollar Trump coin rests in the vaults of its creators, like ancient priests hoarding the power to speak with gods. Yet in this temple of techno-financial worship, not all prayers are answered. For every story of miraculous multiplication, the Australian radio host who turned $10,000 into $700,000, there are countless tales of digital dreams turned to digital dust. The same winds that lift some to the heavens cast others into the abyss. The integration of these coins with social media platforms creates a new kind of synesthesia, where tweets become treasure, where memes become money, where the boundary between social influence and financial power dissolves like morning mist. On Truth Social, every post about Dollar Trump coin is both prophecy and price movement, both sermon and market signal. The traditional guardians of financial order, the SEC, the regulatory bodies, the institutional investors, look upon this phenomenon with the bewilderment of ancient astronomers witnessing a new star burst into being. Their old maps, their old rules, their old understanding of what constitutes value and what defines an investment, all seem inadequate in the face of this new reality. And what of the political implications? When a presidential candidate can mint money not through policy or governance, but through memes and social media momentum, we enter uncharted waters. The line between political power and financial influence, always thin, becomes transparent as air. The same force that drives likes and retweets now drives market capitalizations and personal fortunes. New coins emerge daily, each with its own promise, its own poetry, its own particular dream of value. Arctic Pablo, $APC, promising returns that sound like prayers. 30,669%. SPX 6900, where gaming meets gambling meets collective fantasy. GigaChad, whose very name is a poem of internet culture. Each one a new verse in this epic of digital desire. Behind each percentage point, each dollar value, each market movement, lies a human story of hope, of greed, of fear, of triumph, of loss. The charts become a kind of collective autobiography, written in the language of price action and trading volume. What is real in this new world? The technology is real. You can touch the servers, trace the transactions, verify the code. The profits are real. They buy real houses, real cars, real lives. The losses are real too, painfully so. But the value itself, it exists in the same realm as music, as poetry, as love. Real not because you can hold it in your hand, but because enough people hold it in their hearts. The true poetry of meme coins, like mirrors reflecting our digital souls, they show us our capacity for collective belief, our hunger for transformation, our ability to create value from pure imagination. They show us that in the age of information, reality itself has become negotiable, consensual, fluid as water. We are all poets now, writing value into existence with our tweets and trades. We are all priests in this new religion of digital finance, where faith moves markets instead of mountains. We are all dreamers in this vast experiment, testing the boundaries between the real and the virtual, between value and imagination, between the world as it is and the world as we collectively decide it should be. And so the carnival continues, each day bringing new coins, new dreams, new possibilities. The digital winds blow through the markets, carrying some to fortune and others to ruin. The whales move through their deep waters. The influencers speak their prophecies. The traders chase their digital dreams. And beneath it all runs the eternal question, what is value really but what we all agree to believe in? In this moment of historical transformation, as traditional definitions of value melt like spring snow, we are all participants in a grand experiment. We are testing not just new financial instruments, but new ways of creating and distributing value, new ways of organizing human belief and behavior, new ways of dreaming together. Let those who would dismiss this phenomenon as mere speculation, mere gambling, mere folly remember this. Every form of value humans have ever created, from seashells to gold to fiat currency, began as a collective agreement, a shared dream, a mutual leap of faith. The only difference now is the speed at which these dreams can manifest and the scale at which they can operate. Welcome to the future of value creation, where memes become millions, where jokes become jackpots, where digital dreams become digital destiny. Whether this represents the dawn of a new financial age or the peak of speculative folly, only time will tell. But one thing is certain, we are all poets now, writing the future with our beliefs, our trades, our collective imagination. The moon that these coins promise to reach may be digital, but the journey itself is profoundly human.